Hello YouTube, we are back with another redstone tutorial, and in today's video, as you can see, we are looking at a wall. Now if I flick the lever here, as you can see, it will open up a 3x3 area here that you can walk in and out of, and it works just fine as a hallway. But if I just enclose it again, as you can see, it will go flush. Now, the special thing about this is if I want to just go right here, and flick the lever, as you can see, we will get lifted up into this area right here, and we can go access some secret room. And this is basically made, I made this with MrGronghi actually, and me and him were like, let's make like a 2x2, oh, first I was like, let's make like a 2x2, whatever the door is. But it's like a 2x2 I think it's an inconspicuous door, or like the yo dog thingy, I don't know. But it's like it's basically Zuma made a video on it, and I was like, why not make a 3x3 version? Or me and MrGronghi were like, let's make a 3x3 version. So we did. And as you can see, it will work like a charm, and it kind of looks like you're not going to make it at all, because like there's no there wasn't like any space above you. Like as you can see, if I just flick it, the pistons pop out like before you actually get shot up. So that's a bit weird and blah, but it works. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm just gonna hop on with the tutorial. So I'll just be right back. And we are back, and as you can see, I've still got like the, this is basically going to be where your wall is going to be, so you're going to have like the wall coming off of here, just like that. And you'll need a 3 by 9 space to work with, and you want to go, I think 2 or 3 blocks down, 2 blocks down from the actual like floor height, so right there. Then what you want to do is you want to start off with like putting in some basic like layout pistons basically. And what you want to first do is you want to have 2 sticky pistons facing up right here. Then have a couple or 4 slime blocks on top of them, so just like a 2x2 cube right there, like that. And then have 2 redstone blocks on the side of that, just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to have a furnace or an immovable block right here. And also another 2 right there. So, and that's basically going to be all your it's going to be all your visible immovable blocks basically. But yeah, so that's going to be like that. Then what you want to do is you want to come out 1 block here, so just like that, with a couple of sticky pistons facing inwards, and then have a sticky piston right there with a wall block right there, or a door block right there. And also have another 2 door blocks right there. So all those 4 blocks right there are going to be your door blocks as well. And also you want to have another sticky piston right there. Also you can take out that block as well, because that's not needed anymore. And then what you want to do is you want to have another sticky piston on top of that block, or on top of that sticky piston right there. Then have a block on the face of that, just like that, and then have another block right here. But then what you want to do is you want to have another 3 sticky pistons facing down, so just like that, and then have a sticky piston facing inwards like this, and then have another one on the other one right there, so like that. And have 3 ceiling blocks right there. And that's your top done. And then what you want to do for the other side is you want to have another sticky piston coming out right there, and then have another one right there, and take out that block as well, you don't need it. And then have another sticky piston right there. Then what you want to also have is another sticky piston that's going to be right there, and then have 3 blocks right there. So that's going to be your layout, and that is, yeah, it's basically your layout done right there. And it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just start wiring it. So what you want to start off by doing is having a stone slab on top of this block, or on top of this sticky piston right here. So like that, and then have a redstone dust on top of that. And also, this is going to be your sort of floor for where you are going to be like sort of escaping from, or your secret entrance is going to be going basically. Then what you're going to do is you're basically going to have your input right here, and have 2 torches on the side of that, so just like that. And then you want to have another 2 half slabs right there, and then have it like that. And then also you want to have that so it's cut off and not connecting. Then what you're going to do is you want to have a repeater on 4 ticks going into that, into a block on top of that piston right there. And also you can turn off that, or turn that on, that lever as well. Then what you want to do is you want to come down again with a sticky piston with a redstone block below it, and then have another, or 3 blocks down, so right there, you want to have a redstone dust on top of that, so it will be getting power when this sticky piston extends. Then what you want to do is you want to have a repeater taking a signal out of that block, and then have another 2 furnaces, and these are basically going to be your last furnaces really. And you want to have a redstone dust right there, and also have a block here as well. We're going to get back to that when we do a bit more on this. Then what you're going to do is you basically just want to have a repeater on 2 ticks. Not sure if it's going to work on 2 ticks because I've only tested it with 4 ticks, but we can come back to it if it doesn't work. Then what you do is you basically just want to have a block up and then have a dust on the side of this one. So that will be powering this piston right here, as well as the sticky piston right here as well. So then we could just test it if you want, and then these that double should go like that, and then also it should retract. So as you can see, it does. So that's working. Then what you're going to do is we're going to come here and have a torch on the top of that, then have a block up with another torch on that side and another one on that side, and you just want to pulse it twice because then it will retract that sticky piston. And that should be that. So if we just test it again, that is most of the door done, and as you can see, this is also extending as well. So that's most of it done. So that's pretty cool. Then what you want to do is you want to have 2 blocks coming out right there with 2 dust on top. Then have a block up with a torch on the side of that right there with another block up. And then have another torch on the top of that with a block up right there. And then have a dust right there. Then have another dust right here with a block here with another dust right there. And then have a block right there. And then also you want to have a half slab, so also you want to have the block right there, and then have a half slab right there, and then have a piece of dust on top of that one, and then have a repeater on 2 ticks with going into a dust right here, and then have a block up right there. And if all goes to plan, this should be working. So as you can see, it will close and it will open. So that's pretty cool. Now to set up the sort of secret entrance, really. Firstly, you want to sort of put in your wall right here, so just make it fancy and stuff, just like that, and then on the other side. So we are done. So like that. Then this is basically where you're going to pop up if you go on the slime block right here. Now I can just show you guys this by either having a repeater going into this input or have a dust right there. But yeah, so then I'll have like another dust right there, and then have just like a line coming down here really. And then I'll just put a lever right there. I might move it over by one as well because it's a little out of reach. So right there. And also I need a dust on top of that. But yeah, so if I just stand on top of this slime block right here. As you can see, I will get glitched into it. Alright, well that's new. Oh, I think I know why. Because this is on 2 ticks, and I think we need it on 4 ticks. So if you just test it with 4 ticks, because it will basically like not work if you have it on 4 ticks, because it's just like that really. But yeah, so as you can see, I'll get shot up right here. Now obviously this is just like a temporary input and not really gonna be it, but you will basically be shot up right here, and then have like, you can also have like a wall or like enclosed really, or make it enclosed. So just like that. But be wary, you need to have like a half sub right here, or a stair of course. But I'm gonna use like a quartz half slab right there, just to prevent the torch here from like burning out really. But if you don't, actually, I suppose like you have to have it like that, unless you, no, I don't, unless you have like a repeater going into a block right here, and then remove that dust right there. That should work right there. So as you can see, it will close or open and also close. But that's basically it. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial on a I don't know. Just look in the title for the basically like the title of the video. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.